Well, I've just arrived outside this shop in Clifton Village. It's very posh here, very posh. I'm just come to see Mark at Beaver Scaffolding. Tell you what, it's some set up this. I might have a go at climbing up that scaffolding in a minute. Big stuff. Let me go and find Mark. And there's Troy from Beaver Scaffolding climbing up that ladder. I'm wondering, how high is that, Troy? High enough, flumming out. Fair play. I'm now with Mark from Beaver Scaffolding. I tell you what, it's a bit posh, this Clifton Village, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit posh up here, isn't it?
It is. And Mark, how long have you been in scaffolding game?
For about 20 years now, Jane.
20 years?
Yeah, about that. Started off when I was about 21, 22, and just been doing it on and off for a long time. Went for to about 4 or 5 years ago. I decided to start up on my own and get away from working for other people.
Yeah, best way, innit?
Go on my own for a bit, like, and see what happened. And I was lucky. It sort of worked out all right, and we're still going okay now.
So how many is in your firm? Just you and
Me and a young lad you've seen up there earlier, yeah.
So does that, just because it's only the 2 years, I mean that's quite a big job though, does that keep the prices competitive?
Well, yeah, because I mean, for a big firm to come up here, they'd have to come up here with a few blokes, and they'd have to get that done in a day. Yeah. And because I got small overheads, I could take 2 days to do that, and we still earn a good wage out of that. Do you know what I mean?
And how do you go about like advertising and stuff? You just do like local advertising, or?
Yeah, we do a lot of local advertising with what's on Bristol. As you know yourself,
Nikki Cole, that's what we're here for, covering for Nikki.
A lot, and we do get work out of that. So she sort of promotes us locally, and we're in all the different little magazines she does and that, so that really helps.
Well, I do think, I mean, we had some scaffolding work done a few years ago at the farm, and it was very, very expensive, and I think a lot of people, when they have to get scaffolding, sort of maybe get put off by the price, but if they come to like a small company like yourself, someone that's self-employed, not afraid to work, then you'll give them a good deal, yeah?
Yeah, that's it, and like I said, the fact that I use local lads and stuff like that, a lot of people like that, so yeah. I mean, the reason why we're so competitive is because we use smaller vehicles. We don't use the big vehicles like big companies do, so we could keep the cost down that way, and like insurance is cheaper on a vehicle like that. Those sort of vehicles are best for places like this where we don't cause a lot of disruption, because we're not blocking the road in any way. I mean, you get down the tight little roads in that truck, and you could get just as much work done as they can. But by the time they get down there, and they got a load of motors moved, they could be nearly dinner time by the time they got all that done. Like, you know what I mean?
And also, like you probably, like yourself, you're probably a very hard-working bloke like Troy and that, and maybe you could do the work of a few scaffolders just yourself.
Well, I wish I could. I'd get a bit old for that now.
You got Troy to help you though.
Yeah, he's a good lad. You can hear him up there now. Look, he's up there working away. Like.
Well, I was gonna have a little climb up the scaffolding. Do you think I'll be all right?
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Have you got a hard hat?
I have got a hard hat. Yeah.
I don't need a hard hat. I've got an hard head, me.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I know that.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. So, well, listen. If anyone wants to bookmark, it's very important to small businesses. He's a great lad, very good worker. I mean, this job he is, it's a big job, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, it's a big one for us. Usually we do smaller stuff, like I said, round little sort of residential areas, down in Bedminster and Southfield and places like that, local to where I live. Like I think we're quite competitive down around that sort of way, because, like I said, we're a small firm. A lot of people like us down there. I've got some good references down there. Some of the people, I go out and I put the scaffolds up myself. I think people like that.
Yeah, they like.
Because you get the big firms come along.
They like to deal with the boss, don't they?
Yeah, they like to do that. And they like that when they know that you're going to turn up and do the job, because you know that your reputation is your work. Do you know what I mean? That's so I like people to say, like, he was good. I'll use him again, and pass my name on to the neighbours. And not only that, it's people get scared of having scaffold.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a daunting thing, especially if you're older.
Yeah.
For the older people and that, like, do you know what I mean? So it's not very nice when you get a big wagon turn up with a load of big burly geezers with tattoos and that, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cutting your trees down and chucking your wheelie bins all over the place. You know what they're like.
You know what they're like. You know what they're like. They are. But this is the thing as well. You're a really just down to earth, friendly bloke, hard working fella, just making a few quid. But also
killing. Like, you know, I'm happy to be earning a living. That'll do me. Do you know what I mean? As long as I can put the food on the table and pay the bills, keep her indoors happy.
That's the main thing. Keep her indoors happy, Mark. That is one of the most important things in this thing. Well, listen, we'll go up the scaffolding, we'll have a quick chat with Troy, and then we're going to have a beer or something, innit?
Yeah, that'll do. We're going to have a beer somewhere. Look,
warm us up.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Warm us up, we'll have a hot toddy.
Hot toddy. Hot toddy. Hot toddy. It's freezing out here.
Drop a whiskey anyway, that's sort of sold out.
All right, Mark, come on, show me about. I bet I dare climb all the way to the top of this ladder in Crifton Village. The police will be here in a minute. Oh. Troy! Help me! We're having a right laugh here. Do you know what? A big job like this, it is massive, man. I've just had to try to climb up there. These two little things have done it all on their own. Fair play to them, it's quality. Now I've got the other half of the Beaver scaffolding here. We've got a very funny name. Actually, Troy's a good name for what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
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 I love your accent.
Thank you.
Are you from Bristol, my lover?
Yeah.
We're doing a bit of work for What's on Bristol, and you are What's on Bristol right at this minute.
Am I?
It's good, isn't it?
I hope I am. Yeah.
What's he like as a boss?
Top man.
Nice, isn't he?
Yeah, couldn't get a better bloke, to be honest.
And you're an hard worker, he tells me.
I hope I am with the amount of jobs we do a day.
You get a lot of work, yeah?
Yeah, we do a lot of work. This is probably one of the best jobs I've been on so far. But
big job, isn't it, for a little firm like you?
Yeah, indeed it is. Took us quite a while, but put the effort in, you succeed, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. You don't get anything out of life unless you work, babe. Yeah. Well, listen, I wish you all the best. We're going to get Mark over, get some details. He's going to tell us what a horrible boy you are or a good one, innit? Happy days. Come here, Mark. Let's have a word. Right, listen, nice lad, very hard work, and like you said, it's one of the biggest and best jobs he's been on.
Yeah, he'd be down the road otherwise.
Yeah, he'd be sacking you, wouldn't he? Listen though, how do people get in touch with you? If people at home want to get in touch with you, phone number, email, website?
You could call us at 01179 535959 or 077251 83247. Or, of course, you can visit our website. It's www.beaverscaffolding.com.
Did you hear that? Beaverscaffolding.com. Otherwise, you can go to What's on Bristol, or you can phone Troy at home. What's your mobile number? I'm joking! It was a joke! He was going to give his number out. I had him at Butte then. Troy just got stitched up by the champ for What's on Bristol. Get in.